What is up, everyone? It is Andrew Rapier here of Beta AT Production and Publishing, bringing you guys a new YouTube video. In this YouTube video, we're going to be making a Rich Chigga type beat. I know up here it says Suicide Boys type beat. Originally, it was going to be a Suicide Boys type beat. I even had their song Magazine in here as a reference. I actually used the 120 BPM, which is the same BPM as Magazine. But as I was working on this beat and making it, it completely sounded like almost like another version of That Stick. So I'm like, well, might as well do a Rich Chigga type beat tutorial, you know? So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and play it, give you the full view right here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and play. Alright, so that's the beat that I got. I'm just laughing because I just can see Brian Imanuel or Rich Chigga, whatever the hell he goes by, just rapping on it. So Brian Imanuel, if you see this video, or anyone in your group that sees this video and you need beats, let me know. Or if you want this beat, let me know. Willing to negotiate something. Alright, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm actually being serious. But anyways, let's go ahead and break this down. So, this structure is a little bit weird. So we get the intro right here. I'm gonna pull this so we can all see this a little bit better. Cool. Then it goes into this chorus. So let me type up all these little tags so you guys can see how I see this. It's not even like really fully finished. So like, honestly, and so this would be like, I don't have really a full outro or anything, so this is kind of like how I would see it. It could be broke down in different ways and done differently. So first off, I actually started with this little pluck thing, which is an Omnisphere plugin. And if we go to the mixer channel, it's ignore these vocals, like none of this means anything. But for the digitizer, which is this, I had a parametric EQ, just cutting out that low end maximizer just to bring it up a little bit. and then I had a gross beat on there, which was that half speed where it would go like really slow. Pretty much the effect that everyone's doing. So here's a pluck. Super easy, super basic. Let's pull up Omnisphere. Omnisphere takes a little bit to load though. Jeez. Come on. It's like, okay, there we go. Boom. Bada bing. Spotlight, EDM patch, digitizer, square pluck. Boom. Alright, so then we go into here, which I'm going to pull up this. Oh, no, that's something else. Here's where we have the gross beat, which all I did, if we go right here, you see it's off. I created an automation clip. If I create an automation clip, then you get this, and then you can draw it in. Shit, I don't want that. Oh, there we go. So I just created an automation clip, so it only affects the digitizer. I used to do that gross beat, half speed in the master, but I'm a fucking idiot for doing that. I could explain about all the wrong things for doing, and that's I fucked up for doing that, but doesn't matter. Now I then stacked three there's only one melody, honestly, pretty much, and it's the same melody. So if we pull up Nexus now, out of this flute, it's just honestly just a stack. Because I always talk about this. You want to stack your melodies. That's how you get professional sounds. I literally remember watching like a video of some producer. It was an 808 Mafia, or it was Metro Boomin. Someone, I can't remember. No, I think it was 808 Mafia. But they said like, well, maybe it was Lex Luger, and they said that how he got all his own sounds was stacking. Maybe it was Sunny Digital. Fuck, I don't even know. I'm starting to forget. Bad memory. I wonder why. Alright, so we got Electra, then, which is this keys, same fucking melody. G4 though, so it's G5, so it's a lower octave. And then if we look right in here, it's just got stereo, EQ. The Nexus, this was the flute that we had, and it's mixed a whole lot lower. Absinthe, I don't use Absinthe 5 a lot, but another notcher, I think, is a patch is what we're using. So gross beat. So if we listen to everything, everything kind of like bounces. And I pretty much just do that in the chorus, and then I do another breakdown where we have the half speed. Half speed is only in like this breakdown section. So, oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Had to sneeze. Alright, but if we look in this chorus, we got this snare. All these drums are drums I was using from the Beta AT drum kits, all available at beta-at.com drum kit section. And we got free ones and we got paid ones. So I'm not trying to sell you something, I'm just trying to give you something, some quality shit. I know some people be trying to sell you stuff all the time, but I ain't trying to sell you stuff. I'm going to give you some stuff for free. Alright, now we look at the snare. So, it's kind of a thick snare. Here, we're going to just do this. We got this other snare right here. And it's just kind of like bouncy. So if we keep pulling up this other snare, this snare is the same pattern as that one, it just kind of thickens it up. So if we then Got this other snare, which is the same one as that one. Same thing though, thickens it up. So now if we listen to all 4 of these snares, now I got this kick. I don't really do a whole lot of stuff with the snares, just kind of some EQ. The kick, here's this other snare. I actually really didn't do shit to the snares. I should probably EQ them a little bit better, but they honestly sound pretty good. Kick, I boosted, did a little EQ work right there, and then did Maximus and Kramer tape stereo. The Kramer tape is gonna do a punch. I have a video on how to mix your kicks and get that powerful punch, so you guys can go check that out. So then we got this other one, beat kick raw. So now if we listen to the kicks and snares combined, alright, so then I got this hi-hat. Just it's a basic hi-hat. It's on the C5 for the most part, one lower note. Kind of like a rhythm hi-hat is how I like to describe it. Then this one is just very basic, you see. But then I knocked. No, wait, no. How do I do it? Oh, wait, here. I turned the pitch down. So if we listen to it now, this is like the rhythm hi-hat. So we got, no. Okay, so this one would be like the side hi-hat, and then this one would be like the main rhythm hi-hat, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I'm just kind of talking. There. Then we got this percussion with the reverb on it and this crash. So now all the drums without the 808, this is what it sounds like. Now I don't also, when we get to the verse and all that stuff, I don't change any of this. It's all the same stuff. I just kind of like reorganize it. I made this beat super fast and it ended up sounding pretty good and working out. Very basic and generic in some sense, but it's kind of like that Rich Chigga Suicide Boys style. Now I'm gonna go play this 808. This is a 808 dirty bass table, which is off of the, I think the AT School of Smoke drum kit. This is a very dirty 808, so I'm gonna play it. Literally, when I was making this beat, someone asked me on Snapchat, which I replied to you guys if you Snapchat me. So, yeah, might as well add me if you guys got any questions, inquiries, requests, etc., want to bitch at me, send me nudes. I don't know, something like that. If you're a girl, then yeah, you can add me on Snapchat. But I got this slide. Someone was asking me how you do it. All you do is do the slide, but I mean, I think he's wondering how you get that really nice sound. That's what I assume, and I just go way higher, so there's a bigger gap, so there's gonna be a more exaggerated slide. And then also, if you have like a distorted 808, it's gonna pick up the more upper. Here, I'm gonna show you. You're picking up frequencies like up in that mid. Like, so it's going to be more audible. So you're going to actually hear it, literally. Let me actually show you when we actually listen to that slide. You literally see it slide up. So Now if we listen to the 808 with drums and everything else, boom bada bing. Alright, now so what I did for this stutter section that you see right here, turn this on, this stutter section right there, all I did, this is the I selected the first, so I got the chopper and I chopped it like right here, then I copied it twice, and then I just pasted this section. So ultimately all it is if you slice this, grab this, do this, and do that. That's all it is. So, and I like that, doing my chops like that, like actually doing it by hand, as opposed to doing the gross beat or Effectrix or whatever the hell people use. I do sometimes do it that way, but I prefer actually doing it by hand now. But yeah, that doesn't really matter. So then we go to the breakdown. I mean, you could literally see how it's set up. I need to pull that up. So then it goes. And then it drops again. But then I cut out the instruments right here and cut out the main rhythm hi-hat. So if we play it right here so we get an idea what it sounds like. It kind of like switches it up, like cutting out those instruments. I don't know, just sounds different. Now we get to the verse. Just kind of draw it out. So it's about, just very basic, and same kicks, snares, starting out the kick and main rhythm hi-hat, then going into the main snares. I actually don't have the other snares, so like I don't have these snares playing. And for the 808, all I did was grab the 808 and cut it like that and had it right there. So then it kind of came in midway, and it kind of like sounded cool in its own way. So, and then it goes to breakdown, and then it goes to chorus, which is just a copy and paste from this section. And that's really it. It's honestly not even the full beat, but I think the sound and the simplicity of it is what makes it more of like the Rich Chigga and like that bounce. I'm not trying to say like Rich Chigga is really like I'm not trying to diss dude. I like his music, but I'm just trying to say that the beat is very basic and it's just bouncy. So yeah, and here's kind of like the mix. Just kind of, as I always say, I always have my drums louder than my instruments in the mix, but I'm actually gonna turn off the master so you guys can hear what it would normally sound like. I'm gonna just play right here. Alright, now I'm gonna play with everything. master is almost kind of like dirty, not the cleanest. I was kind of going for that more grit, and it's pretty smashed. There's not a lot of headroom, but you know, I would probably adjust to that. But what you do see is it doesn't go all the way super high, like over 3 dB, which is completely unnecessary because that is not good. You want to be like around, you want to be below 0. So, and usually if you're doing a beat, you want to be around like -3 dB, so at least the artist has some headroom for if they were to rap over like an MP3 version of your beat or whatever, you know what I mean. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this beat. I know I enjoyed making it. It was very simple and fun. So yeah, if you guys liked it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. You know, all the feedback is wonderful. Check out beatat.com for beats, drum kits, and much more. Rich Chigga, Brian Imanuel. If you see this video, hit me up for beats. I got you, fam. Alright, I'll see you guys later.